Other interesting business news, you have McDonald's. Well, they're going to debut limited edition glasses, which may boost sales. Now, this comes to us thanks to Axios, specifically Kelly, who's a writer over there. And we'll see. Maybe McDonald's was able to cash in on some nostalgia, and less and less people are shopping over there as their prices have skyrocketed greater than the U.S. debt. That's a depressing finance pun since it just passed $35 trillion for the first time in U.S. history, thanks to the ineptitudes of our politicians. I mean, we now spend more money on just the interest for the loans than the actual defense budget. Just the interest. We're not even paying off the principal. It's ridiculous. Because of the national deficit, we're going to have to sell something useless we might use, like, I don't know, like Hawaii or something. I like partially kid. What do they produce over there? Yeah, about that. But I partially digress. I know they have tourism. Now, comes to us again thanks to EXEOS. They say, quote, McDonald's collector's meal to come with a side of nostalgia. And here you can see those glasses, which they may actually be glass, which it's good for local economy in terms many glass products are manufactured in the United States. It's one of the few things that still is these days. But yeah, I wonder what the lawyers would think of handing out glasses these days. You always have to worry about that. Now, they say, quote, McDonald's is betting on nostalgia to drive sales with its next rendition of the adult Happy Meals collector meal. Which, again, not financial advice. However, anytime someone says it's a collectible item, just good rule of thumb is just laugh them out of the room. Because with the exception of the things where you have like Lamborghini or Bugatti, where like they'll have like three, like a limited edition where they have like three versions or three, SKUs. They're three, limited to three, something like that. Because again, the most hilarious thing is when you drive by a Toyota and one of the trim lines says like limited edition. It's like it is technically and legally true, but I mean it's only limited by how many they can produce and how it's not a collectible item or limited. But I only partially digress. They say, quote, why this matters. Limited edition meal, which launches August 13th, will come with a collectible glass in its fast food giant's latest attempt to bring consumers back. They also know that McDonald's $5 meal deal was extended at a majority of restaurants through August. So again, there's no conceivable way they can keep that long term going unless they really find some magical new substance or magical robots to slash cost, I don't know, in half. I mean, the $5, it's a great value to consumer for the $5 meal. However, they're losing money on that. The franchisees, they're not happy at that. The only way they can even make it somewhat sense is it's artificially decreased the cost with like incentive mechanisms from Coca-Cola, which is using some of their marketing dollars to fuel this since they're the exclusive soda pop. Well, that's another funny question. Do you say soda or do you say pop? But there's the exclusive high fructose corn syrup distributor or seller for McDonald's, and all the restaurants have their brands. So it's only possible because they're offsetting some of the art. It's not realistic. It's not a realistic price. Is what I'm trying to say. It's artificially being lowered to make it even moderately feasible, and I don't see it conceivably being a long-term mechanism to grow sales. They say that, quote, company officials last week noted that restaurants experienced a notable bump from the promotion, which, again, for the consumers, it is a pretty good deal. You're getting that lower price point, and you're getting all the food. It's good for them, but not good for the franchisees, the people who own the actual stores. I'm sure they're not too happy. They say, quote, the big picture, McDonald's special meals in the past included collaborations with celebrities, have driven sales, creating demand, and led nationwide ingredient shortages because there's so much demand for it, apparently. They said that the adult Happy Meals released in October 2022 started to sell out immediately. The meals' collectible toys quickly landed on eBay and online marketplaces, which people collect anything, yes, not good physically. Now they say, wait, the meal options include for breakfast hours a meal with a sausage, McMuffin, and egg sandwich, has brown hot coffee. They say that, quote, the rest of the day, the collector's meal of choice will include a 10-piece chicken McNuggets or Big Mac sandwich that both come with fries and a soft drink. They say between lines, the meal prices are set at the individual restaurant level and may vary by location. This is what Axios actually got as feedback from McDonald's. They say, quote, the company said that the cups spotlight classic keepsakes that are the hearts of fans, McDonald's experiences, including it's a teeny beanie craze in the 90s. Beanie Beanie Babies? Did I miss that? They say, quote, the 6 cups include a Barbie and Hot Wheels cup, Beanie Babies, which I know those, Coca-Cola designs, classic, Hello Kitty and Peanuts, not the food, the actual cartoon, Shrek, Jurassic Park, Minions. How are Minions from the 90s? I thought those are new. Is time going by that quick? No, that's newer. They also say they will have a McDonald's theme that includes Grimace and Boo Buckets on the design. They say, yes, but all the cups will come out at the same time, so what cup will be included in the meal is random, which is good for, the mystery box is one of the most fascinating marketing mechanisms since the dawn of marketing. People go crazy for that, and because it's quote unquote random, I mean, that could drive people to purchase more and more until they get the favorite cup design because you gotta collect them all, which perhaps the best marketing campaign in history is Pokemon or Pokemon. You gotta collect them all, which, yeah, it's a good way to sell your product. You have to collect every single one of them. You have to. That's what they say. So I'm sure this will be great for McDonald's promotion short term because, again, people love collectibles. And again, getting something out of McDonald's, that's pretty cool. You're getting a little glass that, if you do it right, might last you a fair amount of time. I mean, I got glasses from the 2000s eras, and they work. I mean, they still work pretty good. Surprisingly, they haven't broken yet. Knock on wood. But again, this is a good promotion, but it still doesn't address the root of the issue of McDonald's, which is their prices skyrocketing more than the U.S. inflation and the U.S. Deficit and the U.S. debt. I mean, realistically, especially with the minimum wage laws in California going to $20 an hour for minimum wage fast food worker, ridiculous. Which also led to lost 10,000 jobs. But McDonald's really, and they are, exploring it, but they think the only conceivable way to get cheap food prices again for fast food is vast amounts of overwhelming automation technologies, outsourcing even more functions of the company, leaning on manufacturers. And I mean, with the amount of volume McDonald's already buys, I'm not sure how much negotiation room is left in terms of getting discounts for quantities of products or components of the hamburgers and stuff, or ingredients as they probably call them. So they're still in between a rock and a hard place, but yeah, it sounds like a fun little promo. I'm not sure. I mean, personally, I'm a little bit health nut, so I haven't gone to fast food in decades. But let me know in the comments. Would this inspire you to go out and go shop at McDonald's, get yourself a nice little glass with is that a Grimace or a Barbie or a Beanie Baby on it? Let me know in the comments. As always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.